On a front line blackened by explosions and gunpowder smoke, the 63rd Mechanized Brigade's drone operators once again demonstrated their deadly precision in the Lyman direction, Donetsk Region. Footage relayed from the line of fire shows the silent skies witnessing a highly disciplined operation, one that sealed off the lives of the 30 Russian invaders attempting to hold out in that sector. From the first seconds of the footage, the brigade's FPV drones seemed to move as if possessed by a hunter's instinct. In the distance, the drone's cameras revealed lines of ground torn by artillery, trenches still lingering in the stench of the previous night's battle, and the silhouettes of the enemy attempting to shift positions before it was too late. But there was no safe moment under the Lyman skies. Every enemy movement was instantly captured and hunted down without pause. The first drone dove at terrifying speed, striking a small group of Russian infantrymen taking cover behind a raised embankment. That precision blast opened the next series of eliminations, marking the beginning of the 63rd Brigade's relentless death march. Shortly after the first attack, drones 2 through 8 skirted the trench, cutting off the enemy's panicked retreat. Some invaders could be seen scrambling through the trees, jumping from one fragile cover to another. But the brigade's drones seemed to have memorized every crevice in the ground. Every enemy maneuver only added to the certainty of their end. As a group of Russian infantry attempted to take cover in the wreckage of an armored vehicle, the operator diverted one FPV drone to a low trajectory. Footage showed the final seconds. The air trap struck with explosive force, sending up clouds of dust and metal, obliterating their last stand. The drone attack continued relentlessly, like a conveyor belt of destruction that gave no respite to the invaders in the Lyman sector. One location after another was cleared, until the elimination count reached 30. Every second of footage underscored the 63rd Mechanized Brigade's operators' ability to transform drones into instruments of battlefield control, transforming them into more than just weapons. At the end of the footage, all that remains are empty trenches, the heat trail from the recently extinguished explosion, and the last drone slowly ascending back into the Donetsk sky, leaving a clear message to the enemy in the direction of Lyman. Ukraine's army continues to inflict heavy casualties on Vladimir Putin's troops as fighting intensifies on several fronts. Russia is pushing hard to make a significant breakthrough on the battlefield before the onset of winter. While all eyes are on the besieged city of Pokrovsk in the Donetsk region, the Kremlin's forces have also stepped up their attacks in the south. With Ukraine's forces stretched to the limit, Russian units have sought to exploit gaps in Kyiv's southern defense line. Over the last week or so, Russian forces have made rapid progress in the Zaporizhzhia region. According to one Ukrainian military blogger, the Russians have advanced on the right flank toward Zaporizhzhia, bypassing the entire southern defense line through the Dnipropetrovsk region. Researchers from the U.S. think tank the Institute for the Study of War have also noted Russian territorial gains in the south over the weekend. In their latest war bulletin, they wrote, "Geolocated footage published on November 15th shows Russian forces raising flags in Yablukove, northeast of Hulyai-Pole, indicating that Russian forces likely seized the settlement." Russia is pushing hard to make a significant breakthrough on the battlefield before the onset of winter. However, Ukraine's southern army has launched a brutal counterattack, inflicting massive casualties on the Russians in just 24 hours of fighting. Over the past day, the Southern Defense Forces destroyed more than 300 occupiers and over 50 units of enemy military equipment, including hitting the Tor M2 surface-to-air missile system, they wrote on their Telegram channel. During a nighttime drone attack, the Southern Defense Forces destroyed 26 Shahed-136 UAVs. Southern Ukraine defenders also detected and destroyed 9 enemy UAV operator teams. Meanwhile, fierce fighting continues in and around Pokrovsk, a key logistical hub for Ukraine's army in the east. The city has endured 21 months of intense Russian attacks and is on the verge of being captured. Ukraine has rushed up special force units to try and stem the Russian tide and insists the fight is far from over. Kyiv's army says it is continuing active offensive operations in the Ocheretina direction, which includes the Pokrovsk, Mirnohrad, and Dobropilya sectors. Since the beginning of this week, our troops have inflicted heavy losses on Russian forces. 755 occupiers neutralized, 1 tank, 11 armored vehicles, 3 artillery systems, 2 vehicles, 1 piece of special equipment, and 12 motorcycles/ATVs destroyed or significantly damaged, the General Staff said. From 21 August 2025 to the present, enemy losses in the Ocheretina sector have amounted to approximately 19,270 Russian personnel and 1,493 pieces of weaponry and military equipment. Ukrainian forces have also destroyed more than 5,770 enemy drones of various types. In total, during the operation, as of 15 November 2025, 189 square kilometers have been liberated, and 259.4 square kilometers of the Pokrovsk district have been completely cleared of enemy sabotage groups. At the same time, HUR's Ghosts unit has destroyed a Tor M1, an S-400 command post, and a Buk M3 radar in a series of precision drone strikes on Russian air defense systems in Donbass. Ukraine's military intelligence, HUR, released new footage on Monday, November 17th, showing a series of precision strikes by its elite Ghosts special unit, which continues to dismantle Russian air defense assets on the Donbass front. According to HUR, operators of the Ghosts primary unit carried out several successful drone attacks over the past 2 weeks, targeting some of the most valuable components of Russia's layered air defense network. Among the systems destroyed, a Tor M1 short-range surface-to-air missile system, a 55 K6 command post belonging to an S-400 air defense complex, and a 9S-18 M1-3 radar station used in the Buk M3 missile system. HUR published video footage showing the drone strikes hitting the Russian positions with high precision, igniting secondary detonations and disabling key air defense nodes that the Kremlin relies on to protect its forces